Yeah, yeah. Lock the door on him. Lock the door on him. Hood postman. Hood postman. Reporting live. Reporting live. This the hood postman, come and check the program. You ain't from the streets, this is something you should know, man. Running from police, got a grip the whip with both hands. Speeding down the interstate, please do not approach him. 40s in the fridge, got the caddy in the driveway. Get all out of my face, I don't wanna violate. Looked up in the mirror and I told myself, why wait? We took this shit worldwide, you only in 5 states. Came from the 4 corners with my 4 quarters. Showed them the style, then they stole on us. Times got wild, then they told on us. Dog, it was hard, but we had to keep it rolling. You ain't gotta ask, you know where to find me. I be in the back streets where it get grimy. It's just me and Mel, Rennie looking bride deep. I be going hard till I'm in the 5 C's.
Professor Melly Mel, the Hood Postman. So who I'm here with today?
Donna Graham, Chita.
Chita, where did you grow up at?
I grew up on 102nd and Town.
102nd and Town?
Yes.
And what school did you attend?
I went to 97th Street School. I went to Gompers and Locke.
And what year was that?
I was in Locke in 1969, got kicked out. Went to Fremont, got kicked out of Fremont. Went to, what's that school on El Segundo? It's a high
Centennial?
school. Centennial. And caught my first attempt murder.
You caught an attempt murder? What was the details? I mean, not necessarily the details. What happened?
Well, it was one of my friends that, we went to school together and we hung out together. And I was going with this guy and he had a lowrider and we used to be at stops every Sunday night. So this Sunday, my boyfriend didn't come get me. And then everybody calling me, oh, Sharon is with your boyfriend. They was like, where Gregory? I said, what you mean, where Gregory? They said, oh, Sharon, I'm riding around with Gregory. So that was Sunday. Monday, I went to school. And I was looking for her. We always meet in the bathroom. She didn't come to school that day. Well, she didn't get there till after lunch. And I let everybody know, tell her I'm looking for her. I need to talk to her. So I went back home. She came to my house. I figured she was going to bring somebody to her. With her, to my house. So I'm gonna keep it real. I put a knife up under my pillow, and so she came. Her and my friend Ebony, they came over, and she started trying to get loud. And I had twin beds in the bedroom. At that time, I lived on 118th and Central. And she started getting loud, and before I knew it, we was fighting. And Eb had on a half cast. She had been in a car wreck. She had a cast on from her waist up. And I guess she went to grab me, and when she went to grab me, I automatically grabbed the knife, and I thought I stabbed my friend one time. I had stabbed her 19 times and didn't know it. So that's how I caught my attempt to murder. But I was at home, and that's why I didn't get and I caught a case, but they couldn't do nothing because she came to my house.
What year did that happen?
So that had to happen in the 70s, because I left Locke, went to Fremont, and then Centennial. And I was at Locke in 68, 67. Yeah, because I was supposed to graduate. No, I was supposed to graduate in 69 from Locke.
Okay.
So then after that, I wasn't gangbanging, still low riding, and my brother was off the chain. So my daddy used to send us to Texas every summer because my brother was getting into shit. He was a so-called pimp, and he also was a burglar. And they didn't burglarize houses. They went to Macy's and big stores like that and went through the rooftop. Mm-hmm. They did time for that shit, so I could talk about it. But that's what he did. And he had a green 58 Chevy green metal plate with suicide doors. And he used to come home in the mornings and he'd be loaded, and I'd wait till he'd go in the room and go to sleep, and I would take his car to lock. And I didn't know how to work the lifts at that time. So his friends, I'd be scraping all down San Pedro. They wouldn't even help me fix the car back. I'd be the went home with the car sideways and shit, because I didn't know what I was doing. But after that, I started doing nursing. I started working at the hospital in Sawtell. I was working in a crazy hospital at Veterans.
Okay.
After that, okay, that's when I started gangbanging.
What year were you in your introduction to gangbanging?
1970.
1970. And who was the guys that was with you during that time?
Fast Black, PP, Saeed, Crazy Crip, Raymond Washington.
No David Clark or Moto?
David Clark. Moto was my first boyfriend.
They wasn't part of that first?
They were not, they were hustlers.
Okay, what about Mac Thomas?
Money. They was doing their thing. They was cripping. Mac Thomas brought it to the hood. Mm-hmm. And he went in, that's how I met Black Connie. He brought Black Connie to the hood. Mac Thomas and Crazy Crip ran together. Okay. And Ricky Silence.
So what was it cripping like for you?
Well, I really didn't want to crip. I wanted to low ride. But since Crazy Crip had brought Raymond over there, and Raymond asked me to be the leader of the Crippletts. And at first I said no. And he was like, oh, you're going to be at that meeting. We met at Locke High School on the field. And I went. Crazy Crip made sure I went. And after that, it was on.
Lock the door.
Proof for grind all the time, baby.
Yeah. Cali finest, baby. Proof for grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the feds get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga Wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing, they see me shining. That's hard work, proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me, that's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted